My name is Jocelyn and today we are doing update number 2. Update number 2 in our big group Project Pan collaboration partners in Cream, started by DaLin and Steph. I will have both of their channels down below as well as the playlist for this Project Pan collaboration. So if you don't want to miss anybody's updates, definitely check it out down below. There are so many people doing this on YouTube as well as on Instagram. So lots of platforms, lots of content for you if you're interested in project pans. This is a rolling project pan where we are project panning all types of Cream products. I don't have too much exciting updates, but I do have some fun updates for you today. We're not rolling anything out, which, oh well, I've been getting really good progress. Some of these items were just a little more difficult to project pan. So all other information will be listed down below. A lot of other people, if not everybody, will be uploading their update number 2 today. So if you'd like to check everybody else's out, don't forget to do so. All right, let's get started. Let's start with this. So most of these things, actually all of these things I am wearing on my face today. So I'll talk a little bit about that. So the first thing is a foundation. I am project panning foundations during this project. And this one I had sitting in my collection for a very long time. And I think I rolled this in last update. And I did think that it would be used up by this update, but alas, here we are. And the reason that it's taking me a little bit longer to get through this foundation is because it's a little bit heavier on my skin, a little bit heavier and a little bit more mattifying than I've been enjoying lately. I've kind of joined the bandwagon of people who prefer something a little bit more dewy, a little more natural, a little less heavy, and that's the exact opposite of this foundation. It does look good on my skin, I think, but again, it's just not my preferred foundation type at this time. But I have been storing it upside down because I think that I'm pretty close to being done with it. It's got opaque packaging, so I can't be sure, but I have been using this a little more often in the last week and a half or so. So I think if I continue to use it over the next couple weeks, I will be finished with this by the next update. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to roll in another foundation. Well, maybe I will, but I just don't know if I'll be able to use it until the summer months when I get a little bit more tan, but we shall see. So that is my first product. I have been using it, I'm wearing it today, but we're not finished yet. Next is something that's a little bit more slow going than I had anticipated, and it is a ColourPop Super Shock Shadow. This is in the shade Kush. Usually I get done with Super Shock, not get done, but I'm able to hit pan on Super Shock Shadows relatively fast, but I have been moving very slow on this one because I haven't been using it all over the eye, and I've been using it in the inner corner consistently, but you don't use a lot when you put it in the inner corner, and I just haven't really wanted to use it all over the eye. I might try and do that more, but we'll have to see. So I'm gonna give you a close-up of where we're at. You can see that I have a dip going right there, so that's where I've been working the sponge tip applicator that I use to apply this. So hopefully sooner or later we will hit pan, but that's where we're at right now. A little bit of progress. I have been using it, but nothing too exciting yet. Moving on, this is another product that I rolled in last update, and it is a liquid eyeshadow. This is Stila's Kitten liquid eyeshadow. They're Shimmer and Glow eyeshadow specifically, and I do have this on the center of my eye, also in my inner corner, along with Kush, and then on the middle of my lower lash line. And I've been doing this look a lot lately, which has been great because I've been combining this eyeshadow with an eyeshadow that's in another project pan, which is also on my eye. So I've been able to use this a lot more than I was before I put it into my project pan. I'd actually only used this a couple of times. So using it in this project pan has been pretty great because it's allowed me to play around with this type of eyeshadow and learn that I really like using these. So hopefully it will give me some incentive and excitement to pull for my other liquid eyeshadows like this, because again, I've really grown to like this product in particular, and again, I have a couple other shades. So this isn't finished yet, but I have been using it quite a bit. I mean, I guess I'll give you a close-up, but you won't really be able to see much. At some point, I'm sure you'll be able to see a lot of scraping in there, but there's not really much of that going on right now. And finally, this one I think is the most exciting update, but again, we're not finished. We're not rolling anything out. And this I have on my cheeks, And on my lips, it is, you might have just seen it already, the NARS Audacious Lipstick in the shade Anita. If you caught my last update, you may have seen that I accidentally dropped this on the floor. There was a lot of people, a handful of people that said I should toss this and just get rid of it, but I was able to kind of mush it back into place and then sanitize it. So, and I haven't had any adverse reactions, and I've been using this almost every day. So in case you were worried for my health, I appear to be fine. Last time I did have quite a bit left, and I do still have quite a bit left, but I think I have quite a bit less than my last update. So here is where my product is landing. Look at that. This is the smushed side over here, and then we do have we still have some left. I have been using this almost every day as a blush, as like a cream blush. I rub it on the back of my hand and then take a beauty blender, dip it in there, and then dab it onto my cheeks and then on my lips. I usually apply this first thing in the morning, but leave it here. That just kind of helps me use it often. So I'm pretty excited about my progress. It still might take me a couple of months to finally use this up, but I do have faith. At the beginning of this project, I really wasn't sure, but I have faith that we can use this up by the end. And those are my 4 products. I'm pretty sure I only had 4 in this project. I don't have a ton of things to project pan in my collection nowadays, so I was glad that I at least had these 4 items, and I feel pretty good about them. A lot of them, if not all of these, I've been using weekly, if not every day. Like this one I've been using every day. This one I will be using a lot more. This one, although a little amount, every day just about, and then this one at least a couple times a week. So pretty excited. If you like project pans, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you want to subscribe, don't forget to do so before you go. All of those buttons are down below, along with the playlist and all of the other information you might need to know, so definitely check them all out. And I think that is everything. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.